Welcome to Key Travels. My name is Amber Key and I'm a travel agent that lives here in San Antonio, Texas. And I will be sharing with you different videos of places and things that you can do while you are here visiting San Antonio, or whether you are a local like me and you're just trying to discover something new about your own city. Now, for this series that I'm doing now is what's happening in San Antonio. So it is going to be all about the things that you can do this coming up weekend here in San Antonio. And of course, it's that time of year right now. It's Christmas time, my favorite time of the year. And so there are a lot of holiday things that are happening, and I am here to tell you all about them. So first we're going to start with December 5th. So on December 5th at the city of Jalitos, which I probably horribly mispronounced, hopefully I didn't. So at the city of Jalitos, they're having their lighting, and that is a free event. It's going to be located at their city hall, and it is between 6 and 8:30, and they will be lighting up the city. So definitely make sure you stop by and have some fun there. There's also going to be a holiday disco night at the garden. So this is located at the Japanese Tea Garden, and it will be between 6 and 9 p.m. And that costs about $10 for you to get in. And then also for something a little different. So this is not holiday related. And this is for all you, emo people, punk rockers out there. So there's going to be a masquerade tribute between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m., which your girl's not going to that because my bedtime is 9 p.m. sharp. My head is on my pillow at 9 p.m. So you will not be seeing your girl here. But this is at the Factory, which is a dance club located on San Pedro. And they're going to be having their dark, sexy, gothic night. And masquerade masks are encouraged for you to wear. So it definitely sounds like a lot of fun. So if you are a night owl and you are into the gothic night, definitely this is your night for you to shine. So go have some fun because it definitely seems like it is a good time. And there is no cover charge for this. So there is free entry for you to get in. Now back to some Christmas things that are happening. So you can do s'mores with Santa, because why have cookies with Santa when you can have s'mores with Santa? And so this is located at the Hyatt Regency Hill Resort and Spa. And they will be doing this on December 5th through the 19th and it costs about between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. is when they'll be doing this. And if you are a guest staying there, it is free for you to make a reservation. Otherwise, it is $15 to make a reservation, and you do have to book this ahead of time so that they know that you are coming. And so yeah, it is $15, so make sure you know that. Also, I'm going to have all the links for all these things that I'm going to be talking about in the description. So make sure you just go down below and check out the description if you are interested in anything that I talk about in this video. Now also on December 5th through the 7th, we have Step Into the Holidays. So this is done by the Northeast School of Arts High School, and tickets are about $15 to $20 a person. And so they're going to be featuring a lot of dance and everything. Think Rockettes Christmas. So that's basically what it is. So if that's something that interests you, go support the high school and, have some fun and just enjoy yourself and go to that. And then on December 6th, we have Cowboy Christmas Parade. So this is at 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And they will be having a parade, and there's going to be vendors and performances, and there's also going to be a tree lighting as well. Now this is in the city of Cibolo, which again, I hope I said that correctly. I probably didn't. My pronunciation of things not fantastic. But I believe it's Cibolo. So Cowboy Christmas is going to be a cowboy Christmas theme. They're going to have a cowboy Santa. So if that sounds like something that sounds fun to you, definitely go check that out. Again, that's going to be on December 6th. Now, also on December 6th is Santa and the Grinch, because why not? If you going to have Santa, you got to balance it out with the Grinch, right? Gotta have both. And this is going to be at the Firehouse Museum from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, you can go in. This is free, except with the exception, I would say kind of free. So they want you to bring a gift for a child. So it does have to be about a $5 to $10 value for that. So even though, you know, you do bring a gift, so that is something that is good, and they will be donating this for children in need for Christmas. So it definitely is a good cause. Now, if you don't have a gift, then, you know, you can do a donation, you know, instead. But if you bring a gift, then you don't have to, you know, do the donation. Or you can do both. If you're feeling extra charitable, you know, do both. And so that's going to be, again, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Firehouse Museum. Now, that's located over by the Alamo. And which I have to say, the Firehouse Museum is a very underrated museum, in my opinion. I haven't done a video on that yet. It is something that I do plan on doing. I was going to do it tomorrow, actually. But, you know, I kind of had some foot surgery on Thanksgiving, and so I have stitches on my foot, so I really can't be up and walking about. So that is changing my schedule a little bit, and it's also the reason why this video is getting to you guys a little bit later in the day than I normally have it. Normally I post this at like 5 a.m. So this is getting to you a little bit late because I did have that surgery on Thanksgiving. So yeah, I had a great Thanksgiving. So yeah, so I probably won't be out tomorrow to the Firehouse Museum like I was planning, in order to get some footage of that. But that is a video I plan on doing at some point. So we'll see. Maybe I can make it out for December 6th and get some, you know, holiday footage with that. That'd be kind of fun. And see the Grinch. That'd be great. So I don't know. It depends on how my foot is feeling. So then also on December 6th, we have the Holiday Tea in the Castle on Grayson Street. Now, this is $65 a person. You can either book a time slot at 10 a.m. or at 2:30 p.m., whichever one fits you best. And this is your traditional tea time. So if, you know, very posh. So if that's something that is, sounds interesting to you, definitely, you know, look that up and see about possibly attending that. Now, for something that's a little bit more for the adults, is cookies and cocktails at Hotel Contessa. Now, this is $75 a person. It is between 6:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. It includes your valet parking, which is really good because parking downtown is not the best. And so you get one free cocktail, well, not free because, you know, you paid for it, but you get one cocktail drink, and then you get the stuff to decorate cookies. They will have a class to help you with decorating the cookies, and they'll have all the supplies for you. This is for anywhere from beginner, intermediate to advanced on decorating cookies. It doesn't matter. This would be a great date night. It really would. It'd be a fantastic date night for you to do. So definitely look into that. And you know, there are some holiday pop-up bars. I know Esquire Tavern, they have a holiday pop-up bar. I want to say theirs is themed around Elf this year. I could be mistaken about that, but I think it is. I think it's themed around Elf. So I mean, after you do the cookie decorating, have your one cocktail, that can be like your little appetizer, and then you can head on over there and have some more drinks. So it'd be a great date night right there. Now, also on December 6th, you have at 6 p.m. the Taste of the Holidays. Now, this is on Houston Street, because Houston Street is going to have a lot of different activities all throughout December. And so they have this is right on Houston Street. So you're going to have all those Christmas lights that you're going to have. And they have it about right in front of the Majestic. And so this is a catered meal, and they serve it out on like this long table. So it's very community style that they serve this. And so it's a lot of fun. Honestly though, I haven't heard that great of feedback as far as the food goes. So if you attend that and, you know, you try it, let me know what you think. Say in the comments if you go to that and whether you enjoyed the food or not, because I personally have never been to that. And like I said, I have heard that the food is not the greatest. So yeah, definitely go on that. That is a ticketed event, so you do have to purchase your ticket. Again, I will have the link in the description if you are looking forward to doing that. Now, the Ingram Christmas Parade is also at 6 p.m. on December 6th. And after the parade, they're going to have a tree lighting party. And this is, or tree lighting party. And so this is at the City West Church in Ingram, Texas. And so not San Antonio, but not too far from San Antonio. So now for something, again, that is not Christmas related. Most of the things on this list are definitely going to be Christmas related. Because again, it's that time of the year, it's Christmas time. However, there are some things that are not. So something that is not, that's good for the whole family. For you anime lovers, there is the OTAK U Fest, which features anime eats and treats that they have. There's going to be some cosplayers, and there's also going to be different special guests from different anime films and everything. And this is going to be located at Rolling Oaks Mall. Now, this is a free event to attend, and they will be doing this on the 6th as well as the 7th at 11 a.m. So if you are a fan of anime, this is the place for you to go right here. Now, again, on December 6th and 7th, you have the Polar Express. Now, this is done by the Children's Ballet of San Antonio. And the performance, this is a musical, and the performance will be done at the Empire Theater. So if you were a fan of Polar Express, which I have to say, personally, I enjoyed the story of Polar Express. I thought it was charming. I loved it. The CGI, you know, wasn't quite where it is today, so it was a little creepy. Some of the kids' faces were stuff that things are, you know, nightmares are made out of. Especially the one kid with the glasses. You know who I'm talking about. He was kind of creepy. But, you know, I love the story. I do think it was charming. And so if you were a fan of that, definitely go check out the musical by the Children's Ballet at Empire Theater. And again, that is something that you need to buy a ticket for. Link in the description. So the Natural Bridge Caverns. So I have not done a video on the Natural Bridge Caverns yet. Something I plan to do. But I have been wanting to do Christmas at the Natural Bridge Caverns ever since I've gotten here, but it seems like I am the most clumsy person around this time of year, and I usually end up in a boot or something. I had like an Achilles heel tear, I had a calf tear, I had some mysterious bump on my foot. Now I had the surgery, so I have not been able to go to the Natural Bridge Caverns. But that is something that I really want to do for Christmas. So they have ice skating, they have a reindeer maze, they have the Trail of Lights, they have campfire, they have a story time with Mrs. Claus, and they have Santa Claus there, and they also have some Christmas caroling as well. Now, tickets for that range anywhere between $24 and $47, depending on what all you want to do. So the basic price does include the ice skating, the maze, the Trail of Lights, and the campfire, as well as the story time with Mrs. Claus and the Santa. However, the additional price is for a caroling tour, and then there is also something else that you can get as well. So they have their dates that they are open for that are the 6th, 7th, 13th, 14th, 19th, 20th, and the 23rd. So if that is something that is sounds interesting to you, definitely check that out. It sounds like a lot of fun. They definitely have a lot going on there. The Natural Bridge Caverns is definitely a something to go see. It is definitely something that should be on your to-do list because the caverns are fascinating. However, at Christmas time, they're all lit up and they are just that extra bit of magical. And so I would definitely recommend going. Again, if you go, you know, comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. If you've been to it, if you plan on going to it, let me know what your thoughts are so I can live vicariously through you, because I haven't gone yet. But next year, maybe next year, we'll see. Because like I said, I'm either in a boot or something, or like I plan a vacation right around that time, so I end up not going. So also on December 6th, so they have random dates on, what is it, every Saturday between the 6th and the 20th. Breakfast with Santa at the Intercontinental Hotel that is located downtown by the Riverwalk. So kids for this are $28, adults are $45, and it is from 11 a.m. to 7 a.m. that they do this. You do not have to be a guest at the hotel to do this. However, you do have to book a reservation for it ahead of time. Now, on December 7th, we have the Cowboy Christmas at the Homestead in Leon Valley. This is a free event. It is happening at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Again, it is a free event for you to enjoy. There's going to be a lot of family activities, so definitely stop by that. Hey, it's free, so why not? Let's take advantage of the free things while we can. And then also there is the Handel's Messiah, which will be done at the University United Methodist Church. And the time for that is 3:30 to 5 p.m. And that is $30 for your ticket. So there is also going to be another Cowboy Christmas, because, I mean, we're in Texas. So there's going to be a lot of Cowboy Christmases and a lot of Cowboy Santas here, because we are in Texas after all. And so there is going to be a Cowboy Santa. It is at the Briscoe Western Art Museum between 10 and 2. Now, seeing this, the Cowboy Santa, is included with your admission price for the museum. However, this does land on Locals Day. So if you happen to be a resident of Bexar County, if you are a local, you actually get to go on free. So you can go stop by. Again, we love the free. We love free things. So go stop by. They're also going to have a 12 Days of Christmas scavenger hunt. They'll take you all through the museum. So definitely go, bring the kids. The Briscoe Western Art Museum is a beautiful museum. I personally love the architecture of it, but they have gorgeous statues. It is definitely, again, something that should be on your to-do list. If you haven't done it yet, it should be on your to-do list to do. And what better time to go do it than one, when it's free, and two, at Christmas time, you get to see Cowboy Santa. So, go do that. Now, also for something that's a little bit different, we have Once Upon a Party. So located at the Hidden Gem of Green Resorts. So this is in Green. They have the Royal Feast, and that features different princesses. So Elsa and Cinderella and all those princesses that, little girls love to see. They are going to have photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus as well, because after all, Christmas, so we have to have Santa there. And there's going to be magical performances as well, so you get to go. I believe this is around for lunchtime, so definitely click on that link below and get some more information on this for ticket prices and on when you can book, because that sounds like a lot of fun. So again, this is going to be on December 7th. Also, back at the Intercontinental Hotel, there is a gingerbread house decorating that you can do. And they will do this every Sunday from the 7th through the 21st. And as I wasn't able to find a cost, I tried calling them, but they were really busy. So they didn't pick up. And so I don't know how much this costs, or if it has a cost. It didn't mention it, where for the Breakfast with Santa, it did mention a cost for it on there, and this didn't, so I don't know if it's free. I do know that you do need to book a reservation for it. So if you are wanting to go, if you are not a guest there, make sure you book your reservation ahead of time for that. And then one last thing on the list. So there are lots of places where you can go to check out lights, both free and paid for. And a lot of them I have mentioned in my video that I did last week, where I mentioned a lot of different places that you can go to see different Christmas lights. But I wanted to mention in Windcrest. So Windcrest is a neighborhood that is here in San Antonio, and they have fantastic lights. I mean, they even have like a competition for like different categories on who has the best light display for each of the houses. And now, of course, you can drive through this, and it is completely free for you to drive through. However, if you are wanting that little extra something extra special for that magical Christmas moment, then consider doing a carriage ride through Windcrest. So you can have up to 6 passengers in a carriage. Now for 25 minutes it is $150, and for 50 minutes it is $300. So definitely, you know, consider that. It would be a very magical moment to do that. And you know, you can pretty much do the whole family if you choose. That's not per person, that is per carriage. So 150 per carriage. So for 6 people, you know, it'd be 150 for the 25 minutes or 300 for the 50 minutes. Again, the link for them, the information for them is going to be down in the description of this video. So that is all that I have for you for right now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe, because I definitely need the subscribers, because of you, you guys help me grow. And one day I'd like to be one of those big, you know, YouTube channels. You know, we'll see, you know, if I get there. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I still have fun making these videos and sharing with you the things that I love about San Antonio, because I do think that this is a great city and you definitely should explore it. If you are looking to see what else is going to be happening for the following week, definitely check back here on Monday. I'll be posting another video on Monday for what's going to be happening that weekend. And if you have anything that you have coming up that you would like me to feature in my videos, then please message me or comment below, and I will be sure to add that to my video that I will be doing. So definitely give me that information, and I'll make sure to pass that along and share that with my, you know, like 44 followers that I have right now. Hopefully more after this. We'll see. Maybe I can get to 50 by Christmas. We will see. And you know what? If you are looking to travel to San Antonio or any other destination, feel free to contact me. And remember, I am the key to your best vacation.